my loved ones. How are you? It's your girl CC. I'm just me coming at you with another mug banger. Y'all. Today I just have some apples, Granny Smith apples. I have grapes, I have mangoes, I have applesauce, and I have a jello up here. And y'all, today we are going to get into the movie and we'll give our personal, how we feel about the movie Antebellum.
Antebellum, yes.
Antebellum. I don't pronounce nothing right, y'all. Y'all already know. So,
It's a form of slavery, so that's why the whole reason they picked it. As you saw at the end, just a quick one, at the end you saw the sign. That's what they would call it.
I know that I probably
As
have to
for a reenactment. But
no problem. I have to go back and watch it again.
yeah.
But shoot, all the things you saw. And most of the people watch the movie for entertainment purpose. When I thought it was going to be something totally different.
Oh yeah, I knew exactly what it was going to be.
He knew exactly.
Going in. That's the only reason I found out about it.
Mm-hmm.
Is it's about the stuff. If it doesn't have certain key things I look for in a film, like characters I care about and a story I care about, then I usually don't opt in. So I was opting when they were producing this film, when they were thinking about this film, I was opting. I knew this coming down the pipeline.
I didn't. No.
I didn't know who was going to be in it, and I don't fully know who's in it now, but I found out that it was Janelle Monáe, and her friend on is Gabby Sidibe.
Mm-hmm. You Gabby was now. I didn't know that. Monáe was to be in there.
It's a lot of little covert stuff going on there.
They all did good. You know, the good first 10 minutes is good. It wasn't even 10 minutes. It was 7:25 when I looked at my thing and I was like, "What is going on?"
Everything.
7 minutes and 25. It was good, y'all. Now, I don't think they should have made a movie. I think it should have been a series.
I know.
Only because I have questions like what happened.
Everything can't be a show.
I want to know, like, when she went to the family, how her husband reacted.
Yeah.
Did she make a book about it? You know, what happened after?
Yeah.
That's the part that I was, but y'all, the movie is, to keep you entertained, is be like, is she dreaming about this? Because at first, if y'all didn't see it, I don't want to give anything away.
No.
But at first.
But yeah, you can just give your basic of what you thought. At first, you thought that?
Mm-hmm. At first, I thought she was dreaming because every time you do it, she wake up.
No.
And I was like...
I immediately caught on. So my viewpoint of the movie is a little different.
No, but they make you believe that because remember when you first come out of the dream and she go in there to wash up and she feel her back.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, okay, she might be dreaming.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why. Then when she saw the little girl in the hallway, I was like, oh, it's about to be some ghosts too? This is about to get a whole nother thing. But then it was only an hour. And I was like, it's only 35 minutes left before when I saw the ghost. Mm-hmm. I was like, they going to enter a ghost. It's only 35 minutes left, so it ain't too much more you can put into it. So I was like, I thought she was dreaming.
Okay.
But y'all see if she was or if she wasn't. But I enjoyed the movie. It kept me up. I didn't fall asleep.
Well, it better keep you up.
But I think they could have a longer movie.
Yeah. Well, it was pretty long. When I looked
it was only an hour and 35 minutes. And the movie
it was a little
is
longer
usually...
than that. I think it was around trying to get to that hour and 50, 2 hours.
Yeah, a movie is usually an hour, 2 hours. 2 hours and more.
Oh my!
I wanted more.
You wanted 2 hours or more.
But that's a good thing. When you want more out of a movie,
yes,
I believe that's a good thing.
Yes.
I did. I was like, even when it got to the last 4 minutes of it, it wasn't nothing but like all the title. And I'm like, that's it. I had to go back and make sure. I I was like, you got 4 minutes. You got 4 minutes left. He said, what? Because I wanted more of it. Why would someone give it a bad review if it was like, what's your opinion if someone would give it a bad review? Why would you think somebody would give it a bad review?
Okay.
Did you get what I said?
Yes.
Okay.
Write your opinion on why somebody would give it a bad review.
Yeah.
I can already hear those. But as for me in the movie, it was a few things. For one, I thought it was excellent. When she started doing all that other stuff, you said she was dreaming. I knew she wasn't dreaming right off the bat. What I assumed it was is what they were talking about the whole film. They said that, the spirit is carried on, so it's just her from another time period, a free time period.
Oh, yeah.
Whereas though she can reminisce about those wounds that her ancestor would have had. Why you would have a bad back. So that's why I automatically linked it to is the fact that, all of that. Yeah, so one thing I definitely noticed about the entire film was, when she was going through that particular piece, I felt, this is her ancestors. This is her just from the future. Not from the future, now, the present day, because they had Fox News and all that stuff, and senseless debates and all that stuff. So, I noticed a whole lot of covert little racism when she got into the future compared to when she was in the past. Like, for instance, that little girl that you thought was a ghost, I don't think she was a ghost at all. I think before they thought about getting her, we're not going to say exactly what happened, but before they thought about getting her, they ran that by her. And noticed the girl had a pickaninny doll on the string. That wasn't no little pet or nothing. I know you probably wouldn't have saw that, but that is a pickaninny doll that she had on a rope. And she said something, really ominous and ran off with the pickaninny doll on the rope. So I don't think that was a ghost at all. I think that was a real, because her reaction to it, she was playing real 2020. The girl said, you're not allowed to speak. And the girl said, oh, okay, shh, we're going to be quiet, trying to play with the little girl. I wouldn't have played that game at all. And as soon as I would have saw that pickaninny on a rope, she would have got kicked in the forehead. I would have kicked that little girl right in the forehead chest. The forehead chest. Notice I said both, because they would have been hit both at the same time. She would have got kicked in the forehead chest for playing some type of, I got a pickaninny. Where would you even get something like that? She would have got kicked so hard. So I would have kicked that girl. Let's just throw that in there. All right, so getting back to the story. She got that doll on the pickaninny doll on the rope, runs off with it. And it's just blatant disrespect from this whole hotel straight to the club. And this is all 2020. This is all the future, part of the story. And yeah.
And especially when remember when they got the car and that horse ran past them.
Yeah, the carriage. Yes. That was a symbolism of it's coming. Something's coming. And it certainly did. So I saw that immediately. That was just give them a good heads up warning that it's coming for you. But what were we, it was a lot of little stuff. Like they went to the restaurant, the disrespect. Dawn definitely took it to the most, but I love her. Shout out to Dawn for telling this is disrespectful. Janet, listen.
I knew that it was gonna be her that I
and at the table they tried to give them a modestly priced bottle of champagne, Prosecco, which she denied because they thought they was somebody that's not somebody.
Even the guy that walked
she denied the Prosecco and got her Vermonti or something.
That good stuff.
Yes, something that's aged very long that the white guy shouldn't have known she knew about. But yeah, she got something like that. And that bothered them. So it was a lot of little nuggets in there.
Even when the guy walked over to the table.
Yes. Now, keeping in mind, we're not going to give it away, but the ending plot was a lot like Hostel and The Hunt. So if you've seen Hostel and The Hunt, which I know a lot of you seen Hostel, so you know what the ending plot was about and what was going on. So it's a lot like the ending plot of The Hostel. I would go more on the side of The Hunt.
I haven't watched The Hunt.
I know.
But when
Hostel was a long time ago. The Hunt came out, like last year.
When I was watching it, I wanted it was giving me like Harriet Tubman vibe. I haven't seen the movie Harriet Tubman. Everybody said Harriet didn't kill nobody. I was thinking they should pick this scene.
Yeah, no, not that, not that. I honestly think that this was the Harriet Tubman movie that they would not release. Like, no, it's not even Harriet Tubman vibes. This is legitimately accurate. Because the Harriet Tubman movie that came out was just complete garbage. It was a love story that was crafted merely for story purposes, not to be nearly historically accurate. So yeah, if there was a Harriet story, this would have been it. So everybody, if you want my grade on it would be a 10 out of 10. Nothing can be perfect when you're creating this stuff out of thin air, trying to put your best and make it entertaining, and so 2020. So in order to do that, I would give it a 10 out of 10. I think it did perfect. It did what it tried to do. It was excellent. The cinematography was 10 out of 10. What do you think of the cinematography? This the shots they were getting. Where the story was taking place at. What did it look like? Did it look crispy? Did it look good? Yes. Did it?
It was real good.
How were the dawns in this doggone movie? I was jealous. I was like, okay, this is CGI. They are getting somebody that's one hell of an editor to put in these sunsets and sunrises, because it's unbelievable. The actual field there, I was like, damn, it's kind of majestic.
Before the first 7 minutes of it made me cry.
Yes, it was hard. It was hard. Yes, they did a slow-mo. These people know what they're doing, okay? In the field with the slow-mo as the dawn going down. It's just one hell of a scene. It was
like, wow, what is going on?
One hell of a scene. That's why I said I wouldn't even tell you people a lie. 10 out of 10, family, because you can't make it too much better.
I'm not going to give it a 10 out of 10.
I will give it a 10 out of 10 because when I think of the ways that it could have gone better, I think of it being a whole nother person and then not having the brand out there. And I couldn't have got as far as they would have got, and they couldn't have got as far as I got. So even though they couldn't make the ending how I would have made it, they damn sure made a beginning and middle and a good ending that is worth seeing. And would you pay money to see this movie?
Yeah.
Yes. 2 times, triple yes.
Yeah, but
even after seeing it, yes, I would pay again. I would pay more.
I would want my person. So I want more. I want more of it.
Yes, you will want a longer, and that's fair because we're getting into the future. Movies need to stop with this hour and a half to an hour and 40 to 50.
Like 1 hour and 35 minutes.
If you're going to do that movie, because some of these TV shows, they improved. What are these TV shows doing? An hour. Like The Walking Dead, all these movies on HBO. Lovecraft Country, they do an hour. So if they've stepped up to an hour and not a half hour, these movies need to step up to 3 hour minimum or 2.5 hour minimum.
At least 2 hours.
No, not 2 hours because it was about 2 hours. It was about an hour and 50, hour and 40.
No, it was 1 hour and 35 minutes. I looked because I wanted more. And I was like, I just wanted to know what happened at
It got into like the hour 40, I think.
No. I looked. I was so intense to see more.
Yes. I don't know about 2. 2 could happen, but you would have to write the hell out of 2. Because 2, they kind of fixed the problem, and it's a good story. So they kind of got it, but
it's not a good story. It's an excellent the thing, because y'all have to realize.
Yes.
Yeah, y'all have to realize.
I thought they were playing with today and the past so well that you cannot give it a star off.
Not even that. Y'all have to realize when y'all see this scene, I'm going to say a little other scene, when the white lady on the horse.
Yes.
And when she say like, I didn't even want you.
Yes.
Her father
yes.
wanted her.
And that's another thing. These white boys, they love them black girls. Oh yes.
Yeah,
there was a party full of white women and they did not want to bother. They wanted to bother them slave black women. That's what they wanted. They left them white girls alone. So that's what they prefer.
It was really...
And even down to her father and her personal interest, they were interested in the black girl.
But another thing...
She hated it.
Mm-hmm. And another thing, I got another thing. I want to know, how do the white actress feel when they do this movie? Because when I first heard the guy, the first guy voice, his voice sounded like he was black.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, on his personal life, how would he feel knowing that he playing this character? Like, and he did a good job too.
Yeah, all of them did
to
a
all
wonderful
the
job.
They did a phenomenal job. It made me want to watch more of it.
Yeah.
That's why I was like, they should do a series. Like, I would watch it.
Nah, but it's hard to paint one of those pictures.
Like, it was really good. And y'all, I ain't gonna hold y'all. Y'all know me. I'm all about crimes and mystery. And I'm gonna lie, what drew me into the movie, to wanting to watch the movie. I didn't even know what the movie called. I told y'all this. I was on Gabby page, and she had a preview of the movie.
Yeah.
I didn't know the movie called.
Yes,
Antebellum.
even though I told her weeks before we got to see this movie, but she didn't know that was the movie I was talking about the whole time.
Because the way that Davion had it on her page was, what it was, Ty.
Oh yeah.
Things appear in the mirror.
The mirror is not what they appear to be. And there were a lot of little quotes. She had one from Akata Shakur that was
and that's what
the only thing you should fear from being free is breaking the chains and stuff like that.
That she ain't had that on her page.
No. But no, these were quotes of the movie. So some of the quotes was in the movie, and that one might have been in there.
I'm talking about that would make me want to watch the movie without even knowing what the movie was. I thought the movie was gonna be a crime movie.
Oh no, a crime movie?
A crime.
No.
From the preview she showed me.
No.
When the girl was in your Uber here.
No.
And they said I thought it was gonna be a crime movie.
No, I told you ahead of time what it was gonna be.
About
if it was crime, I would have been like,
I'm talking about before I knew that was Antebellum.
Right.
I thought it was going to be a crime movie.
Oh.
And then I say, Ty, remember the movie you were talking about? That's the same movie that
Well, Gabby does a lot of crime mystery. She's been in Law and Order, I believe. She's been in a lot of crime mystery.
But
she's in a lot.
Yeah, these were so good. I'm full already.
So she would be in one of those films.
Free fill y'all up, y'all. So yeah, y'all have to go see it.
Yes. It's
on Apple. It's on Apple TV.
They run you through the mud. You gotta do a little twerking to get it. But yes.
It's $19.99 to rent it. But it is good.
Yes.
I think y'all should just call friends over, have a little group, and y'all just sit there and watch it and popcorn and talk about it at the end, because y'all gonna wanna talk at the end, be like, did you hear what they?
Make sure you have your friends around, because you're gonna need someone to help you. Like, wait a minute.
You're gonna want to talk about it.
Yes.
You're gonna want to talk about it.
But there's so many subliminals in there. Probably the most biggest one is black women and their effect from Jim Crow slavery to today. I think that's where the whole movie supplanted itself, and it did an awesome job.
And another part was
because her friend, when she was on the plantation, was the pregnant woman. And she was very 24. She was like, how could you be sitting here doing all this and accepting all? And it got real. Now
that I think of it, and now that I know it wasn't her dream, because the girl looked like she was 2020.
Yeah.
Now that I'm like,
no. I immediately saw the artistic way they were trying to link today with yesteryear.
And
yeah,
now I just thought, I'm like, she did
Like
look
that.
pretty cool.
Yeah.
But the girl did know who she was.
Yes.
That's why the
And they definitely wanted to sneak
said
in.
only you can save us.
Yes.
Because she knew who. Now that I'm hitting all this together now, y'all. So that's why it's good to talk to somebody when you're watching it. Because I didn't put all this together like what you just said. I ain't put that together yet. So I was like, I said, Todd, you gonna watch it. You gonna have your opinion. I'm gonna have my opinion. Then we're gonna put our opinions together on camera. But we didn't talk about it until now. So that is crazy that I didn't realize that.
Yes, indeed. So they definitely were playing with that. That was the whole point of the movie. What's the link yesterday with today? What's the link? We'll say, and they even had to sneak in what was the racism that was happening then to the racism that happens now. With the fact that she was making reservations, as soon as she said, "Oh, let me get a room," a phone rang. She answered it over what she was saying, and just completely disrespected and said, "I don't care what you talking about. I'm answering this phone." Right. And then she looked, and that look on her face when she actually did all the privacy, and when she said that I was in the Jefferson suite.
Mm-hmm. So, I did that.
So she had a problem with that. That was one of the best suites in the hotel.
And don't forget, they put that phone in there.
Yes.
Back in there, they didn't have phone.
Yes.
Now that I'm thinking about it, they didn't
when they found the cell
phone,
I knew, they are draining the swamp. They're doing it. They're doing it big time, and they definitely did. So they technically said, no, we're not even playing with the idea. It is literally them trying to take then and put it into now. We're not even playing games.
So it was good, you know.
And without me even knowing that I was understanding it, me explaining the fact that it was called Antebellum, I explained the whole movie. We figured it out before, without even knowing we figured it out. Because by saying Antebellum, we figured it out. Because you explained, you wanted to know, what is Antebellum? And I was like, that's this form of slavery.
But y'all know I gotta watch it. And I
say they do reenactments of this all the time. And that was the whole form of slavery that we went through as black people. So that wasn't just any slavery. That was antebellum slavery.
No,
and when you put that together, you really understand what the movie is about. And I was like, oh, well, goodness. And I see why they added Get Out 2 remnants. Because you could say it's reminiscent-ish. Even though
it's not the girl version. No.
Yes, but reminiscent-ish. But they didn't really talk about slavery in Get Out. But yeah, definitely reminiscent-ish because it was you were all in a set moment to be taken advantage of. So yeah, that's basically what it was.
Even when she wore her makeup, remember?
Yes.
Girl, you ain't got my lipstick.
Yes, Lord. It is hard.
Yeah, and what was that? I gotta watch it again because now to point out the stuff that you just pointed out to me.
Yes.
As in the doll.
Yes.
The doll baby.
The Pickaninny doll.
Yeah, I gotta go, and I thought it was a ghost.
No.
So now I gotta go back.
No, I think they were warming her up, just like in Get Out when they were priming him to be dropped in the sucking place. They were priming her to be taken with a little, you're not allowed to talk.
Right, and they started her off when the girl FaceTimed her on the computer.
Yes.
And she went, where did she get my, I see your daughter.
Yes. Oh, yeah, we should have a little play date with, oh my goodness, it's so dirty. It's so dirty. You people, go see it. Go see it. Like, that's why I said it was perfect to me. I understand it definitely could have been better, but screw that. 10 out of 10. Go see the movie.
It could have been better.
You're not kidding. You said the end. Yeah, you said the end.
It could have been longer.
Oh, yeah.
Not better. Everything was perfect in the movie.
No, but you said you wanted to know what happened in the end.
Yeah. I mean, it could have been longer. I just wanted more. Like, when she went home, how did her daughter feel?
I mean, that would have been a hard talk. I'm branded now. I got raped a few times. Literal slavery.
But I want to see it all. I want to see, you know how after...
It's hard.
After like
don't you want a good ending?
That's why I wanted the good ending. You remember
That
after,
might
like,
not have been the best ending if she would have.
well, it was very true. You know how after Lifetime movie, after they end,
Yeah.
you'll see the girl walk up and there's a book, and they got their books on the thing, like she sold her book of the story. Even like what's that movie? What's the one he got his leg chopped off?
Misery.
And he sold his books after telling about his thing.
Misery. That was not cool at all. See that, and you know what? That plot. Speaking of Misery, the fact that he got his foot chopped off, talk about that crazy ass. No, I would not. I would talk to her just like it is. She was a crazy woman that. Oh my God, she didn't even chop his foot off. She put it. I forgot what fucked up. What screwed up story she had with that. She had like a mining story. Like, miners when they would act out, they would put their foot on a board, and she would tell them the story as she was about to do it, and then she slammed the brick on and broke both of his knees. So, yeah. That's why I say I forgot what kind of messed up story she told with it. I gotta find out that story she told with it, because it was real screwed up. Because I didn't know what was happening. I was like, what does this have to do about me?
But see, he had to end it though.
You know why he got his knees broke?
No, because he will try to run.
No, because he got out of bed. He got
out
of
all
bed.
up in her house.
No, he was trying to discover about what kind of crazy lady that I get myself into.
This lady kept him in one room.
Yes.
Ain't nobody telling him to pick
and he
him
was
up.
out his wheelchair looking around the house,
Then
trying to discover how he could possibly get out. And she caught him, and he was like, oh, so you was thinking about traveling, looking around.
She didn't even catch him. He got back in the bed and did all that. What happened was that figurine fell.
Oh, yes.
And she know how she keep everything in her house. Ain't nobody come in her house but her.
No, I think that was the second time when he actually wound up getting away. When he thought she didn't catch him, that was the second time he got caught. First time he got caught, she broke his knees. Second time he got caught, the figurine fell, and he thought he didn't get caught. And he was talking good, and she drugged him. Like, oh no, I'm killing you tonight because you did it again. And she drugged him. And he was like, what? He's like, yeah, I caught it.
But see, all of them got an ending.
Yes.
That's what I wanted from the story, an ending. But you never know what they got in store for next. It might be another 2. It might be she try to take her daughter. Because you got to realize the other people had, and what did they do for the other people that was there?
Oh, no, they got out. They remember the FBI came on in?
I didn't see none of that.
Yes, that was the end of the movie. The FBI came on in. They knocked down the sign, Antebellum. They did all that. All them people came in. They was interviewing all the people on the plantation. The FBI was actually taking down written testimony from the people in their slave clothes. You didn't see that?
No.
You didn't see the end of the movie. I
told you.
You.
The end of the movie.
No, you didn't, because I was the end.
There was the whole on the scene of the whores. And then
no, that's not the end. The end was they finally got the FBI up in there, going through all the cotton, looking through the cotton, make sure there was no bodies and stuff. They was asking slaves what happened. No, not slaves, regular people. God damn it, regular people. Not slaves. It was actually people. What happened?
But ain't that when people do that? Ain't that what they call a cart now?
Kidnapping? What?
A cart.
A cult?
Yeah, ain't that whatever?
No, not really. Because a cult doesn't. Because
I was watching that on Dr. Phil. And
a cult does not technically notate a evil backing. A cult is just something that you believe in. And it's just a radical.
I heard people that don't want to be in a cult. Like, on Dr. Phil, she was like, I don't want to be in there, and she's been trying to run away.
They use cult for bad things. Because cult, a lot of times,
and that was kind of like what they was doing there. They didn't want to be there, and you forced them over there.
No, it was worse than a cult. That was worse. But yes, you could say a cult, not cult. Because it wasn't just a cult. Because that does some satanic stuff right there.
I don't know, but I just was like, I was very into the movie.
Yes.
And it goes play on what's going on today.
Yeah, that's why they had to link to today for it to now. Now I see why they took that plot twist. because it had to do that.
Even if you remember,
It would have been a
you probably
regular.
didn't see this part or catch this.
Oh, I caught it. I took the notes, baby. I take notes.
Did
I
you
don't
see
just
the
come
part?
to school.
See, I watch everything, all about details.
Yes.
Did you see the part when she the person knocked on the door and went and got her bags? The bald headed white guy who got her bags, and she's like, "Bye, B." And they beat the horn, like, "Bye, I gotta go."
Yes.
You see him, the one that got the bags, and I was like, "That's what happened. How did he?" Okay.
Come on now.
But I read two to two.
Yes. Come on, watch.
It's like a little murder. It's
Catch
like
the
a little
characters.
that you gotta catch.
Because the past isn't really the past. It's all happening today. So the people that took her was the same people that's on it. So yeah, it would be.
But it made me think of right now. It made me think of my mom when you was telling me about the children, the missing kids, and they.
I know that. That's how I found out about it.
So yeah. It just, once you see the movie, it is a lot of questions.
Yes.
And you're going to be wanting to talk, and I talk to my brother all the time about these things. And everything, I'm like, ain't that when you said the kid, they done found like 30 missing kids,
yes.
and then they found all these people.
Yes.
And yo, you got to.
Yeah, so where you think they was at? One of them? Like, girl, we got to go. We gotta go.
Girl, this is too much that right around.
How you just find all this people all together? Well, I know how now.
Yeah, it is a lot when you wrap your head, and then when you watch, even when you watch the movie, once you watch the movie and then you turn on the news, you just go look at the news so different. Like, I know what y'all
exactly.
doing.
Don't try to play with me now.
Right.
You can't play with this. You can't play with this at this point.
Oh. The movie was good.
Yes.
And I ain't no person that, watch movies and do. So this is my first one, y'all. So I like the movie. And that's my honest opinion.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna give y'all, if I ain't like the movie, I ain't gonna give y'all, like, give it a 5.
Yeah. No, exactly.
That's not me.
Exactly. Our favorite movies, we don't even give the perfect score to.
Right. This was I'm gonna give it a 9, only because I wanted more. So it wasn't a 9 because anything was bad. It's just I want more at the end.
I'm gonna give it a 10 because they did what they were supposed to do. If you have a story with a good narrative, that's all you owe the people. Good Lord, I never owed you 2-3 hours of my premium. I owed you.
You gonna give us all
I owed you one hell of a story.
Sunset,
and that's what I gave you. That's what I gave you. That's what I gave you. Is it one of the best movies you've seen this year? Yep. Stop playing.
Yeah.
I mean, that came out this year. Not you seen this year, but it came out another year.
I just started watching movies.
Yes.
So I'm about to say, yeah, it's one of, this is the only movie I saw that came out this year.
There was a few of them.
Was it?
Yeah, there's a few.
I think this was better than what's that one? Get Out. This was almost better than Get Out.
Yeah, honestly,
but
for me to, and wait, here we go. For me to figure out if it was better than the Get Out, to make it positive, I would have to look at the budget. If I looked at the budget and compared budgets and it was favorable, then yes, it was better than Get Out. But I doubt it. With that kind of cinematography and filmography that they was doing in that, I doubt it. It took billions to make that movie.
Get Out had good features.
And that's what I'm saying. It had good cinematography, and I know for a fact Get Out wasn't that much to make.
Good Out, but Good Out.
Jordan Peele, that was his premium. He put that out with his own money. So he said for a fact that was not that much money to make.
So but I do want to know how much it's making because
this movie
is not going to movie theaters. So that's another thing.
It doesn't have to. The streaming service is taking off. They play well more than enough. And other people will pay to have it played in there. So it will go to movie theaters if movie theaters are paid to have it in there.
But with all this, I'm just saying with all the pandemic going on, they're not opening movie theaters.
And that's why. It's the same thing with Mulan. They wanted to do it in movie theaters and didn't work.
I want to see how much it make. Do it because in movie theater it make millions and maybe billions. So I want to see how it compare. Do it make more? Because it might make more. because people is home.
Yeah. No, the pay, they know it's gonna make the money because that's what they do. The marketing that this is getting, the people that's in it, the cinematography that is done, you can tell that they are prepared for the money to come in. Because you don't put a movie like this together and then write it like this and get the people to be in it.
But now I'm wondering, why didn't nobody else tell them that they needed more at the end? If you all these movies,
they didn't tell them that because you can't just do that. You can't just say, "Oh, create some more art, man." Create some more art and put it at the end to make it longer. No, you can't just do that. That's longer. The story.
Like people have questions.
That's the story.
You make it feel so insensitive.
I'm just saying, it's hard.
There, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's what you basically saying. That's what you basically saying. I was like, man, I don't know. I had to put up with this future, past plot. I had to put this all the words and all the stuff together.
They did that.
The filmography, and again, I'm going to keep saying it. The filmography and the photography in this film is ridiculous. They did editing in these scenes.
If y'all, the first 7 minutes will have y'all, you know.
Even the shacks look amazing. I was like, what?
It was.
I feel transported there.
I'm about to go.
The cotton looked wonderful. And this is horrible for me to say, but the cotton looked wonderful. The cotton field looked wonderful. I was like, it looked amazing and plush. It looked like I wanted to run through that thing.
Even the man in the film, he looked more.
Yes.
Like, I say.
No, just around the field area. Around the field area, like when they get in the face to face, it's down. That's cinematography for it to be the colors and everything. I'm sorry, it was good.
Even the fire on the when he hold
the pit,
the chain up.
Yes,
they burned it, and he hold that up, and he told him, "You go clean the shit."
Yes.
And he saw him. I was like, "That's all. That is just
the pit." When the guy went in the pit,
he showed how it looked.
Yes, when he went in the pit and started banging on the wall, I was like, "Bro, this is what." And it had this camera panning out through the door.
Right.
Like that's what I'm talking about. That's how you shoot a movie. When you was in the pit, you bang the wall. You're angry. You're upset. You sick of this. They pan out of the door, down the steps. And with a steady pace. It's actually a cameraman backing this up and then panning it out. I was like, my goodness. And it was editing in the scene. So they brightened some of them.
Let me tell you all this. Please pay attention to the details.
Yes, because they saw it had been planes and shit. I mean, they saw it had planes, cars. So you'll start seeing these things. You'll be like, wait a minute, that's not supposed to be here.
Tip and you be like,
what is that?
And why
Don't say none of that. No, that's too much. That's too much. That's too much. They should get that. Yes.
Yo, I'm just saying, y'all have
a lot of lube is necessary to do what I'm trying to do when I'm trying to do it.
But my only I do got one criticism, and this just to the story. I'm so mad that the black girl didn't kill him. Like
exactly.
He was asleep.
And I'm also mad that when they got caught, the both of them couldn't outpower that white guy. How you gonna die, black man? How you gonna get axed in the shoulder?
Right. And I'm tired of the black lady. I'm tired of her. Every time he pushed her, she go, ooh, and then she runs.
Yeah, don't. You have to.
You knuckle up. But if you not,
you gotta have what you need to get ready first.
No, cause then that's how the black guy died. Like, girl, you jumped.
No, the black guy died because he wasn't enough. They always kill the black guy. They always kill us like we ain't shit. We do not die this easy. I'm sick of this. I am sick of this. We do not die this easy. Stop killing us like this. He didn't even know that the black guy was behind her. And he started wrestling her. The black guy had the first strike. He didn't kill him with the first strike.
You told me what to tell her all the details.
I'm just saying. If y'all don't catch it, just be angry at this fact. No, I gotta say this. Stop killing these all black men like we ain't tough. We is tough. We do not die like this.
I be So I had to get that piece because
You get the first strike and you.
All this didn't even have to play out if she would have right when she got up, pop, cock.
Yeah, that would have been gangster. That's what I'm saying. This 2020 people, y'all should have been on this all the way. Like, bro, I throw these hands.
Right.
I done seen Roy Jones Jr. come up. I done seen Mayweather come up. I got them.
Even after that, when she did get to kill the white man, she needed to kill him. She did. You should have did it already. Well, we ain't giving no more. We go watch the movie.
Yeah,
not giving y'all no
it
more.
is too much.
Y'all, I love y'all. I miss y'all. Watch that movie. Mwah.